Hey there, everybody. We are certainly in it today. We are about to start review number 4 of the Lessons of A Course in Miracles. It is also known as Lesson 141. So congratulations for being here and sticking with it. And here we go. Introduction to review period number 4. Now we review again. This time aware, we are preparing for the second part of learning how truth can be applied. Today, we will begin to concentrate on readiness for what will follow next. Such is our aim for this review and for the lessons following. Thus, we review the recent lessons and their central thoughts in such a way as will facilitate the readiness that we would now achieve. There is a central theme that unifies each step in the review we undertake, which can simply be stated in these words. My mind holds only what I think with God. This is a fact and represents the truth of what you are and what your Father is. It is this thought by which the Father gave creation to the Son, establishing the Son as co-creator with himself. It is this thought that fully guarantees salvation to the Son. For in his mind no thoughts can dwell but those his Father shares. Lack of forgiveness blocks this thought from his awareness, yet it is forever true. Let us begin our preparation with some understanding of the many forms in which the lack of true forgiveness may be carefully concealed. Because they are illusions, they are not perceived to be but what they are, defenses that protect your unforgiving thoughts from being seen and recognized. Their purpose is to show you something else and hold correction off through self-deceptions made to take its place. And yet, your mind holds only what you think with God. Your self-deceptions cannot take the place of truth. Thank goodness. No more can a child who throws a stick into the ocean change the coming and going of the tides, the warming of the water by the sun, the silver of the moon on it by night. So do we start each practice period in this review with readying our minds to understand the lessons we read and see the meaning that they offer us. Begin each day with time devoted to the preparation of your mind to learn what each idea you'll review that day can offer you in freedom and in peace. Open your mind and clear it of all thoughts that would deceive, and let this thought alone engage it fully and remove the rest. My mind holds only what I think with God. 5 minutes with this thought will be enough to set the day along the lines which God appointed, and to place his mind in charge of all thoughts you receive that day. They will not come from you alone, for they will all be shared with him. And so each one will bring the message of his love to you, returning messages of yours to him. So will communion with the Lord of hosts be yours, as he himself has willed it be. And as his own completion joins with him, so will he join with you who are complete as you unite with him, and he with you. After your preparation, merely read each of the 2 ideas as assigned to you to be reviewed that day. Then close your eyes and say them slowly to yourself. There is no hurry now, for you are using time for its intended purpose. All right. Let each word shine with the meaning God has given it, as it was given to you through his voice. Let each idea which you review that day give you the gift that he has laid in it for you to have of him. And we will use no format for our practicing but this. Each hour of the day, bring to your mind the thought with which the day began, and spend a quiet moment with it. Then repeat the 2 ideas you practice for the day unhurriedly, with time enough to see the gifts that they contain for you, and let them be received where they are meant to be. We add no other thoughts, but let these be the messages they are. We need no more than this to give us happiness and rest, and endless quiet, perfect certainty, and all our Father wills we receive as the inheritance we have of him. Each day of practice as we review, we close as we began. repeating first the thought that made the day a special time of blessing and of happiness for us. And through our faithfulness restored, the world from darkness to the light, from grief to joy, from pain to peace, from sin to holiness. God offers thanks to you who practice thus the keeping of his word. And as you give your mind to the ideas for the day again before you sleep, his gratitude surrounds you in the peace wherein he wills you be forever, and are learning now to claim again as your inheritance. All right, so here we go. Lesson 141, thoughts to keep in our minds today. The overall theme is my mind holds only what I think with God. And the two thoughts that we're instructed to remember: forgiveness is the key to happiness. Forgiveness offers everything I want. All right. Enjoy that today, those quiet, peaceful times. Let's see what A Year of Forgiveness has to say about Lesson 141. My mind holds only what I think with God. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. It is very hard for the mind trained in your society to believe that forgiveness brings everything you want. Do you not seek everything in this world to make you happy? Do you not seek everything in this world to bring you excitement or peace or joy? Yes, you do. You think that material things bring it to you and for you, but this is not true. Many of you who have lived on this earth plane for a few decades have come to see that no matter which road you take in the earthly realm, it always seems to end up a little disappointing, sometimes tremendously disappointing. We want you to really understand the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness, as described in A Course in Miracles, is your alignment with the truth, the knowing that anything occurring outside of you is generated from within you. To attack what occurs outside of you is to attack your own mind, which generates fear and anxiety. You completely miss your ability to evolve out of this dualistic paradigm. That is what forgiveness does for you when practiced in the way A Course in Miracles instructs. In your forgiveness practice, you demonstrate your understanding about the laws of creation, that you project your world from within your consciousness. You merely experience aspects of yourself that you have dissociated from, that you have split from yourself, not truly but seemingly so. When you offer love to beings you meet, beings who are difficult to deal with, and you forgive them for their supposed transgressions, you acknowledge they don't exist. You understand that whatever happened generated from a frequency within your own consciousness. Within your unconsciousness, it says. Therefore, you have caused all this for yourself. There is no point in attacking a character in a dream. Think about having a dream. It seems very real while you sleep. You can be chased by a bad man or fall and see a tidal wave coming toward you. Whatever the dream is, and there is nothing you can do within the dream to change it until you start to lucid dream. That is what we are leading you toward. We are leading you toward lucid dreaming, which means you are aware that it is a dream. When you lucid dream in this reality, in what you call your waking reality, you shift and change that dream because you are aware of how the mechanics of creation work. You become the true creator that you are destined to be. As you do these lessons and review them, we want you to use a format familiar to you, one that you have used in previous lessons that suits you and feels good to you. You now decide how and when to meditate during the day and use your volition to make that decision. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. So interestingly enough, I am in the process of moving and downsizing and sifting through and focusing on the material world and things I'm attached to. I'm just surrounded by all these belongings, and I just think it's so synchronistic that once again I have a lesson about exactly the thing that I'm kind of dealing with in the moment. And if my mind only thinks thoughts with God, and forgiveness is the key to happiness, I really have to trust that all the decisions that I'm going to make around my belongings and what I'm doing after I clear out this place is in alignment with truth, and not just my truth, but like the truth, and that I am a communication device for the divine, and I'm going to be deciding my what I'm doing because of that inspiration, because of that deep knowingness that I have. So and I just posted something on Facebook today kind of asking the question about how much are things worth to you, because I did a little small yard sale and I was just being contemplative in the moment. So anyway, enjoy this review period. Meditate in any way that you choose, so long as you recall the theme of today and your 2 ideas about forgiveness throughout the day. And we'll be in this for a few days coming up, and I'm looking forward to making videos with you and for you. Much love to all. Take care. See you tomorrow.